welcome to your workout. I'm so excited that you showed up today. Remember to bring your weights, mat, a little bit of water, and a lot of energy because we are gonna have so much fun up in this club today. Okay, DJ, hit the music. Here we go. All right, a little warm up here. So just get everything going, You're gonna bounce a little bit. Now we're gonna come into a squat. So squat, lean, squat, lean. Now in these squats, stay about shoulder width apart, right? You're gonna fall back into your heels. So today we're gonna be working with our booty, our back, and our legs. All right, let's fire it up here. Stay with me, little warm up. So good. Taking it out a little wider now. Yes, nice and wide, sumo squat style. Still falling back in your heels. Here we go, warming it up. Now pulse it out. Right down the middle. Stay with me. Starting to feel a little burn here. So good. Now bringing your feet back in, shoulder width apart. Keeping that pulse going. We're going to take it to the right, to the center, to the left, to the center. Keep it going. Stay nice and low for me. Woo. Feeling the burn. Let's keep it going. Few more seconds here. We're going to mix it up. Okay, we're going to take it out side lunges. So lunges side to side. Working those inner thighs. Yes, stay with it here. Now reach down, touch down as you go side to side. Here we go. All right, staying with me, a few more here. Pulse it out to the right. Stay nice and low in that glute, pulsing it out. Nice and low. Here we go for 4 and 3, switch sides, and 2 and 1, switch sides. Yes, pulsing it out, stay here. Looking so good. I know it's burning, but that's what you came for. Staying here, 1 more on the other side. Staying low. So good. Back to the left. Excellent. Coming back out. Shake it out for a second. Going right back into those regular squats. Woo! Here we go. Now add a little extra flavor anytime you want to this, right? You can come up, brush it off, squat, brush it off. Yes, get into it a little bit. Feel your flow here. Here you go. So good. Stay with me. Yes. All right, now we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. All right, so we're going to squat, roll our shoulders. So it's a soft punch, nothing too hard yet. Here we go. Yes, bounce into it. Stay nice and low in those squats. Rotating those shoulders, warming up your arms here, warming up your back. Now we're going to come up. Yes, so down, up. Hitting your elbows to your knees, warming up your back. Stay here, stay here. All right, let's pulse it up for the last few seconds here. Last few seconds, warming it up. Getting that glute, those glutes nice and warm here, right and left. All right, shake it out, shake it out. That was a good warm up. So good. We're going to go ahead and move on to our backs now. So our back muscles, I would recommend grabbing, your 5-pound weights. And DJ, if you want to turn up the music a little bit louder, that would be awesome. All right, so here we go. With, I recommend 5-pound. You could do any. We're going to start with wide arm rows, bringing that right leg in front. Here we go. We're going to lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. I like to cross out the bottom just because it gives me more of a wider, longer range of motion. And you remember here too, to squeeze your shoulder blades, right? You want to squeeze them at the top. Stay with me here for a few more seconds. So good. Here we go. In 4, 3, and 2. We're going to move to narrow arm rows. Here we go. So moving your left foot forward now, hinging forward. We're going to do narrow arm rows. So lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Make sure to breathe always. As you exhale, you're always working your ab muscles. Stay with it here. We're going to pulse in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Pulse it back. Elbows to the back wall. Elbows to the back. Here we go. Pulse it out. We want to start burning here. Stay here for 8 and 7. Yeah, so good. You're so strong. In 6. And just 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. So good. So good. Now bringing those feet about, shoulder width apart. We'll do wide arm flies. So bend your knees slightly, hinging forward. Here we go. We're gonna lift, lower. Again, squeezing your upper shoulders here. So good. Stay with me here. Always know that you can take it to one arm at a time. Right to left. Right to left. If you want to challenge yourself, stay with it here with double at the same time. Here we go. We're only here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to pulse it back. So nice and high pulses. I know this hurts. This burns. So for 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Shake it out for a minute. Shake it out for a minute. All right, here we go. We're going to come right back into what we did before, but tricep kickbacks here. Just a few of these. So we're going to extend, bend, extend, bend. So good. Just a few here to work that other muscle group. Here we go in 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to cross in the front and bring it back. So cross, bring back to a pull. Now with these crosses, left and then over right. So right over left, left over right. So good. You guys, we're almost done with this section. You got this. Think about those back muscles burning. So good. Switch legs, left to leg front. Start with the crisscross. Here we go. Stay with it. Stay with it. We're here for a few more seconds. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. So good. Shake it out for a second. Now doing those tricep kickbacks again, but on this side, the left leg still in front. Here we go. Extend, bend, extend. Make sure to breathe. Don't hold your breath through these. Taking into one arm at a time. You totally can. Here we go. Staying with it. Stay with it here. And 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release. So good. Go ahead, shake it out, setting your weights down. Take a quick sip of water if needed. Moving on to our next section here. We're going to back things up a little bit. You know what I mean? All right. So you can start with weights or no weights. Always totally up to you. Whatever size weights you want. I always like to challenge myself and go a little heavier. But you can always grab a 3-pounder. Okay, so here we go. Start with regular squats with our weights. Okay, here we go. Shake it out. We're going to lower, lift. So good. Okay, nice and low. Remember, falling in your heels. You don't want to bend forward, right? We don't want to bend forward. We want to stay nice and low and back. Woo. Bringing those warm-ups into this section, but with our weights. So good. A few more here, a few more here. We're going to take it out wide, then back in. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go out, in, staying here. So good. Staying nice and low the whole time, right? You don't want to stand up in the middle. You want to stay low. Stay here. Now doing whatever you want with your arms, totally up to you. You can come down, lift, right? Or just hold on to them. Staying here for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now pulse. Now pulse in the middle. Here we go. Woo, I know it burns. Stay with me. Here we go. We're going to go to the right, center, left, center. Here we go. Right, center, center. Stay nice and low. Pretend you're up in that club. It's a good club dance move here. Get with it. All right. We're here for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out for a minute. Shake it out for a minute. We're going to take this to a sumo squat, upright row. Toes pointed out. So lower everything, lift. Here we go. Lower, lift. Now remember when you lift to this upright row, you don't want to bring the weights above your shoulders. Okay, protect your shoulders. Listen to your body. You're working the inner thighs as well. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now pulse at the bottom. Pulse at the bottom. If you feel like lifting those heels and challenging yourself, get those legs shaking, you totally can. Woo! You can do 1 at a time, or just hold it down. Here you go. Stay with it for 8 more seconds. 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Looking so good. Keep those legs at rest just for half a second here. Shake them out. Okay, next move. We're going to do squat to curtsy, okay? Squat to curtsy. Squat to curtsy. Now, with these, again, you want to fall back into that squat, but with the curtsy, bring that back leg pretty much as far back as you can for stability. Here we go. Yeah, stay nice and low. So good. Now you can add in the arms if you want. If you want to curtsy, come to a stand, add in the hammer curls. Totally do that. You'll actually burn more calories working both your upper body and lower body at the same time. Here we go. We're here for 4 and 3. We're going to pulse. And 2 and 1. Pulse at whatever side you're on. Just pulse it out here. Stay low on that pulse. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release, pulsing on the other side. Here we go. Woo. We're here for 8 counts. And 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Release, release. All right, now we're going to do lunge to curtsy. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. Right leg back. You're going to lunge to curtsy. Lunge to curtsy. This takes a little balance, I will say, especially when that front leg is already burning. Here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release. The other side, just 8. Here we go. Bringing it back. And 4. Here we go. And 3. Woo. And 2. Let's do 4 more here. And 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Woo. Release. Shake it out. All right, little break here. Release your weights for a sec. Take a sip of water. We're moving down to our back. So coming down on your back when you're ready, grabbing a set of weights. Again, I like to challenge myself. I'm gonna go with a little heavier set here. So we're gonna do hip lift and chest press here, same time. So I would balance your weights here if you don't wanna do the chest press, or take them in your hand for chest press. Here we go. All right. Digging your heels into the ground. Woo, gonna get rid of my hat now. All right, here we go. We're gonna lift everything, lower. Lift, lower. Now when you lift, you're gonna squeeze your glutes together here. Exhale as you come up. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up, pulse it up, little pulses. Go to the right, left, right. Exhale, exhale. You're also working your abs. So good. A few more pulses. Okay, now all the way down, all the way up. Full range of motion. And just 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now release. You're gonna rock and roll up to a seat. Find your position back on the mat here. Gonna rock and roll all the way up to front. Now this is a little challenge, but I know you guys could do it. High plank here, single arm rows. We're gonna do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with knee taps in. Right to right, left, to 4 push-ups. Now these are more like tricep push-ups. Lower, lift, and 3. You can always take these down to your knees. And 2, and 1. Coming back through, gonna be back on your mat. Same thing we did before. Chest lift, hip lift, and chest press. Stay with it here. Here we go. Gonna pulse at the top, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pulse it out, just little pulses. The final. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Rock and roll up to seat. Setting those weights down. Quick little towel off. Needed, which I do. All right, so here we go. Next section here. Working that booty back again. All right. I'm gonna start just regular lunges or regular squats like we've done before, okay? Shoulder width apart. Just gonna lower, lift. Here we go. Again, always falling back into your heels. Now we're gonna actually drop our weights in the middle, you guys, and pick them back up. Okay, here we go. Just gonna drop, up, pick them up. Yes, so it makes you kind of concentrate on what you're doing a little bit, right? Picking it up, releasing. Here we go, pick it up. So good, stay with it here. We're here for 4 more. Woo. Go, and 2. Yes, and 1. Shake it out, shake it out. Now if you're busting a move, I can't see you. Do what you do. All right, here we go. Picking them back up. Side to side lunges. Here we go. So side, coming up to a shoulder press. Adding in a little bit. So side, and actually we're gonna take it back down on our mat. So we're gonna side lunge all the way back, coming up to a shoulder press, other side. And you wanna tap those weights when you come back into that lunge, right? Here we go, just a few more here. And 4, and 3, and 2. Here we go. And 1. Excellent. Shake it out here. Now we're gonna drop our weights in our side-to-side lunges. So we're gonna drop, drop, pick up. See, just like that. Nice and light. Listen to your body too, right? If you are having a hard time pulling them up, simply tap. Here you go, but pick them up and challenge yourself. A few more here. Make sure to breathe. A few more here. When you are lunging, fall into that side lunge, right into that glute. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Shake it out. Take a break. Shake it out here for a minute. All right, we're gonna go right back into those wide sumo style squats. This time with a lateral raise instead of an upright raise. All right, so here we go, toes pointed out. We're gonna lower, lift. So lateral raise, again, coming up to your shoulders, no higher, right? We don't wanna hurt our shoulders. If you wanna take it to one arm at a time, you can here. Stay with it. We're almost through, just this section. Here we go. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it down, pulse it down. Like we did before, little pulses. Go, stay low. Again, you can raise those heels. I know it's gonna be hard, it's gonna burn. It's all about challenging yourself here. It's all about pushing yourself to that next limit. I know you could do it. Here you go. For 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Oh man, burn baby burn. All right, let's give our legs half a second break and go right into lunges. Regular lunges here, simple. Right leg front, left leg back. Here we go. We're gonna lower, lift. Stay here. So good. If you wanna add in the hammer curls for a little extra, you can. And just 4, 3, and 2, 1. Moving on to the other side to finish it out. Here we go. For 8, and 6, 5, 3, and 2, and 1. Release. All right, moving on to our next section here. We're coming back down on the floor. This is one of my favorite sections. Right, we're gonna be using our weights again, just one at a time. So we're gonna start with actually toe taps over. So it looks like this. You're gonna tap out all the way over. It might be better going this way. Just gonna tap out, rotate all the way over, all the way back. So try to keep it up nice and high as you tap. Working our high upper glutes here. Staying here. It doesn't have to be pretty or perfect, as long as you're targeting those muscles and you can feel it. Your upper glute. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. All right, other side here, moving on. Hope you guys are a little sweaty like I am. All right, so pointing it out and over. Out, over. Coming all the way over, getting it nice and high here. There you go. Stay with me here. And 4. Woo, just 3 more. You got this. And 2. And 1. Release, release. Now with these weights, just 1. Again, you could do no weights or with weights, but you'll put the weight, 1 weight, behind your knee, starting with your right. All right, we're gonna be doing our leg lifts with our weights. It's kind of like donkey kicks. So we're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. Might be a little sweaty here by now. Should be having to grip that weight. But you really want to kick that heel to the top of the ceiling. It's like that. Here we go. Nice and high. Here for 8 more, and then we're going to pulse, all right? We got this. And 6. And 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pulse it up. So holding it up nice and high. Pulsing it out. Staying nice and high with it. We're here for 8. And 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, switching sides, switching sides. You'll bring it behind your left. All right, here we go. A little sweaty. So lifting the same we did on the other side. Heel up. All right, we're here for 8. And 6. And 3. We're gonna pulse. And 2. And 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Yes, keep it up, keep it up. Keep it up for me. Here we go. Little pulses, just like this. Here we go. Here for 8. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo. Okay, towel off if needed. Behind your knees or your face. We're gonna do our fire hydrant kicks. So again, using our weight behind our knee, put it back behind the right. We're gonna take them out to the side. So lift and lower, lift and lower. Now for a fuller range of motion, you can lift up and take it all the way back. Kind of adds in that crunch, right? Working your abs here at the same time. Here we go. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Switch sides. Finish it out, finish it out. Here we go, left side, we got this. Yes, lift, lower. Make sure to exhale, inhale. Always bring in your breathing. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's do a few more here. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, release. All right, we're coming to stand, you guys. We're adding in a little cardio burst. Can I get our metabolism bumping here? Okay, little jump rope, little jump rope. I know you're tired, but we want to do this. We want to do this. Here we go. Stay with me. Woo. Jump rope it out. Jump rope it out. All right, here we go. We're going to add in the speed bag to the right. Speed bag up to the right. Exhale as you speed bag punch, right? Getting those abs working. Speed bag to the left. Woo. Here we go. Keep it going, keep it going. Get those arms burning. Back to the right. Stay with it. All right, one more time to the left. Okay, coming back to jump rope, coming back to jump rope. Here we go, here we go. Start moving that right hip to the front. We're gonna add in a jab cross. Here we go. So it's gonna go jab cross, jab cross. You're twisting your abs right here. Stay with it. Nice strong jabs. Strong crosses are burning more calories. You can even move with it, get low, get high. Here we go, here we go. Stay with it. Now back to jump rope. Start to move that left hip forward now. Same thing over here. Here we go. Guys, ready? Jab, cross. Okay, here we go. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Ch, 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 ch. Same thing over here. We always want to be moving everything, right? Move your center. Keep your knees moving too. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Yeah, staying here. We're gonna do something fun next. Knee pulls. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to jumping jacks. Bringing that right knee in. Here we go. Now, exhale as you bring it in. You can be a little more calm in these knee pulls, or you can give it a little hop. Yes, so good, so good. We're here for 4 and 3. We're gonna switch. And 2 and 1. Move it over. Here we go. I like adding a little hop, right? You want as high intensity as you can in your workouts. Want to be effective here. We're here for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, jump it out. Now we're gonna do those scissors. So it's scissor, scissor. Scissor jacks. Stay with it. Nice long lunges in these scissor jacks. All right, in just a few, we're gonna add in some kicks. A little kickboxing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, front kick, back kick. Here we go. Front, back, keeping your hands up in front of your face. You might be tired, but we're here for just 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Don't worry, we're gonna come back to the other side later. All right, take a quick sip of water. Moving on to our next section here. Do something a little similar to what we did in the very beginning of our exercises together. Grabbing our weights again. Totally up to you. If you want to add 3, go down to 3, or stay with 5 here. All right, here we go. So it's a basic squat. I know it's gonna burn that booty, but that's what we want here. Lower and lift. Now when you come down, try to touch your elbows to your knees this time. You might feel a little bit more flexible, a little bit more loose now. So just get a little deeper with your moves. Challenge yourself a little bit more in the second half of the workout, okay? Here we go. Stay nice and low. We got it, just a few more here. And 4. And 2, we're gonna pulse. And 1, stay down. Woo. We're gonna go right to center, left to center. Here we go. A few seconds here. All right, so right, center, left, center. This helps us focus on one glute at a time, right? When we bring it out. Woo. I know it burns, I know it burns. Stay here, stay here. If you wanna get even lower, you can. We're here for a few more seconds. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release, release. Taking it out wide, those toes out wide again. Here we go. We're gonna lower and lift up to a shoulder. Raise here, upright raise. Lower, lift. Inhale at the bottom, exhale at the top. Again, sinking back into your heels like your back is up against the wall, not hinging forward. Stay here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now pulse it in the middle, pulse it in the middle. Woo. Lifting those heels if you can. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, shake it out just for a second here. We're gonna finish up our lunges that we started before. So we're gonna start with our right leg in front, left leg back, just a simple lunge. So lower and lift, here we go. Lower, lift. Whew, a little sweaty here. Now when you're coming down into that lunge, make sure it's 90 degrees, so you're nice and stable. Looking so good, stay here, stay here. We're here for 4, and 2, we're gonna pulse. And 1, hold it down, pulse it down. Pulse it down, little pulses. Little pulses here. And 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Now to the other side, left leg front, right leg back. All right, here we go. We're gonna lower and lift. Keep breathing here. Always an option to add in your arms at any point in time. You could do a regular curl here if you'd like. Again, the focus is on our lower body, but always adding in upper body works too. We're here for 4, and 2, and 1. So good. Now coming back to those back lunges into a shoulder press, okay? So back to a shoulder press. Coming back, tapping those weights. Just a few more here. Now sit back into your glutes when you come back. Here we go. And 4. And 2. And 1. Yes, release, release. Release the weights, shake it out. Quick sip. We're almost there, you guys. Love the energy you're bringing right now. All right, a couple more sets here. We could do this. All right, grabbing your weights. We're actually gonna take it back down to the floor for this next section. Woo, somewhat of a little break here. All right, same thing we did before with these. We're gonna be on our backs, hip lift and chest press. Just a few here. So get in your position, digging your heels into the mat. Everything rises. So lift, lower. You can start wide and squeeze at the top. Staying here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pulsing at the top, pulsing at the top. You can do center pulses or to the right, center, left, center. Staying here. So good. Center, right, center. Okay, all the way down, all the way up. Yes, full range here. Just a few. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. So good. Rock and roll up to seat. Careful with your weights and your hands here. Coming back to all 4s. This time we're going to combine what we did before with the donkey kick and fire hydrant, right? So you're going to bring it back, starting with the right leg. So we're going to lift up, down, out, down, okay? So here we go. Lift up and out. Up, kind of combining the 2 we did before. So good. Now raising that glute as high as you can. It's going to get the most out of your workout here. Just a few more and then we'll pulse it out. Here we go. And 4, 3, and just 2. Yes, and 1. Hold it up, pulse it up. Then we're going to take it out and pulse it. Here we go for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Out and pulse it for just 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Towel off if needed, which I do. Now moving on to the other side here. Same thing on this side. Weight goes behind your left leg here. Start with straight up donkey kick, taking it out to fire hydrant. Here we go. Make sure to breathe. Again, don't hold your breath here. Punch that heel up as you come up in that donkey kick. Even in that fire hydrant, you could take that knee back to the back of the room, back corner of the room. Kind of play around with it here. See what feels like it's giving you the most burn. We're here for 4, and then we'll pulse. And 2, and 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Little pulses here. Little pulses here. Heel up to the ceiling. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it out high to the side. And 4, In 3, you got this. I know you got this. It burns. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shaking it out here, shaking it out here. All right, different exercise. We're just gonna throw in the mix here. I would actually take your lighter weight, if you can, and we're gonna take it right out, left out. Just a few here. 3, and 2, and 1. Other side here. Stretching it out. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. All right, we're almost done, you guys. We just have a few minutes left. This is really to bust a move. We're gonna kind of cool down a little bit here. We're gonna kind of get down with it too, right? One last booty burn, one last back burn, okay? So here we go. Let's just step it out side to side. Now get a little low in your step outs. Step it out, nice and low, nice and low. Now bringing back in those shoulder rows. So bringing those shoulders back in, lifting that back heel as you turn. Yes, so good, so good. Keeping that squat in here too. Stay here. Here we go. We're gonna add in an uppercut now to this. Just gonna lift up, squat uppercut. So good. Now these punches are a little bit stronger than the shoulder rolls, right? Want to punch like you mean it here. Staying here. Now we're gonna do a single, single, double, double, okay? So single, single, double, double. Single, single, double, double. Keep it going. One more here. And double, double. Okay, jump rope it out. Jump rope it out here. Now we're gonna squat, crisscross in the middle. Here we go. Squat, crisscross. So getting low, crisscross in the middle. Just a few here. Just bounce it out. Here we go. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take it out, take it out. Now we're just gonna do a squat, brush it off. Here we go. Shake it out. Squat, brush it off. Get nice and low, brush it off. Looking so good. This is your final burn, you guys. Now instead of brushing off, add in the speed bag. Squat, speed bag it up. There we go. Stay with it. Yeah, give it a little something, whatever you got here. Remember, I can't see you, so you move how you want. Stay here, stay here. Now pulse it out, pulse it out. Stay low, stay low. We're gonna tap out, in, out, in. Whoo. Staying low in this. You can get your arms in it too if you'd like. So good. We're here for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now grab those lower or lighter weights here. One last little upper shoulder back move here. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Just flies, nice wide flies. Stay with it. Now, if you want to take it into a squat with it, right, you can. So you could squat, come up, down, lower everything. Here we go. Just squeeze your shoulder blades at the top. So good. Sinking back into your heels. All right, here we go. Last little burn. Take it low, take it low. Right, center, left, center. Here we go. We're almost there, you guys. Keep it going. Yes, so good. Woo. All right, you did it. So proud of you. That workout was no joke. Thank you so much for showing up for class today. I'll see you next time.